This is so ugly and annoying.
Angry.
Hello everyone. It is currently, oh, can you help me?
3:23.
I hope you don't show that to too many people.
Oh yeah, it's 3:23 a.m.
Put it on Facebook if you want me to. No.
The San Antonio International Airport.
And the airport's like not even open just yet.
No, it's not. So
like 20 minutes out.
I finally signed in and got my boarding pass and everything, and we are just waiting for it to actually open. But we're waiting to check these guys in over here whenever they actually open. Let's hope that that's soon, because this line to go through security is starting to get pretty long. We got mom and dad, Travis, and this angry zit on my face that I think deserves a name because he is that present.
Bertha.
It is a she now and her name is Bertha. Okay, can you tell I only got 2.5 hours of sleep last night?
Wait, you slept last night?
Took a nap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to arriving at airports super early. Con, it's super early. Another con, now you have to wait like 2.5 hours to board your flight. But pro, you got the bathroom all to yourself with clean toilets. Alright, yeah, you're fine. Go for it.
Yep, this is it.
Bye. Thanks for driving. I will. Bye.
You started in a cell phone?
Yes, I did.
Oh, there.
Just made it through security. All good. Part of me, I know, like, wants to start crying. Like, I feel my tear ducts trying. But I'm trying to hold off because I know, like, once I do, I'm just gonna, like, bawl. You know how you sometimes have to get, like, a good cry? Oh, man. I'm so out of it, guys. Please forgive me for not being the most enthusiastic right now. It's like 4:15 a.m. It's gonna be a long trip. Flight number 1. Here we go.
With your seatbelts fastened. Pull a mask out of the clip and tool necessary. Your seat cushion is floatable, including use of e-cigarettes is not permitted.
I finally made it to LA. I arrived pretty much right on time and then stopped to freshen up in the restroom and then took a bus to head over to the international side of the airport. I'm just kind of coasted up in this little corner over here. I'm doing some planning work and just kind of getting organized and passing the time at the same time. Check out my airplane that I'm gonna be on. It's here. I definitely have never been on a plane this big before, so today is a first of many. I had this one thought on the airplane earlier that I wanted to share. I don't know if this is gonna make sense or not though. I'm sorry, I literally look so terrible right now. Anyway, for some reason I thought that since we were going west, we were going to beat the sun to LA because we were landing 7:20 LA time. We did not in fact beat the sun, but I just thought that was so incredible. I mean, we're literally flying in the sky hundreds of miles an hour and it's still not faster than the rotation of the earth. I don't know why that just like blew my mind this morning. But anyway, I got a bit of a nap on the plane, about 2 hours. As you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit better. I got some food as well. So I'm a little more energized. So we'll see how this flight goes, because this flight is 14 hours straight to Seoul, or to Incheon. So I'll keep you guys updated. Everyone, it has been a while since I updated the vlog, but I made it. I made it to South Korea. I made it to my Airbnb. I'm so out of it. I think I slept a collective 7.5, 8 hours in the past 48 hours. So maybe even less than that. So I'm really out of it and I'm really tired and my blood sugar is all over the place right now. I went to 7-Eleven after I got to my Airbnb and got some ramyeon, and I made some hot tea, and I'm gonna have dinner. Also, got some apple juice. I was recommended by a friend to drink apple juice because it helps replenish your electrolytes, apparently. Either way, it's yummy. So I look like a child walking down the street, just sipping my apple juice on my way back to my Airbnb. Sorry I didn't vlog much on the flight itself. I was in a middle seat, and no matter how many angles and how much footage you get, it's never gonna make it more interesting because it's literally a 14-hour flight. My recommendation for those of you who are going to do that is sleep and or watch movies. That's what passed the time the most. I watched Instant Family, which was super cute. It made me cry. Then I watched The Nutcracker, which was also pretty cute. Disney did a pretty good job on that one. And then I watched a Korean drama called On Your Wedding Day, and it made me cry. and it did not end the way I wanted it to end, and I was very upset about it. But they were all very good movies, so they help pass the time. I highly recommend you call your airline and make sure you get to choose a spot, either on the aisle or by the window seat, because I didn't know I was supposed to do that, and so I got a middle seat, and my knees killed me. It was very hot on the flight. I know I'm wearing a lot of layers, but I was literally only wearing my long sleeve kind of turtle mock neck and the flannel with my sleeves rolled up the whole time. I was hot. My hair was up in a bun. But yeah, I made it. Took a taxi back. There were instructions to get to my Airbnb via the subway, but I didn't know how people would feel with me lugging 2 giant heavy suitcases on the subway, so I'm gonna have to look that up and see how people feel about that. Anyway, needless to say, it's been an adventure already, and half the time I'm super excited about being here. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did this, I'm finally here, like, whoa. And the other half of the time I'm like, what are you doing here, Elise? I vow to learn the language better, for sure. I was already getting some practice in reading on my drive here. The taxi driver was very good. He drove under the speed limit about 80% of the time. And he grunted whenever he held my suitcases in and out of the taxi. Poor dude. Yeah, they're both about 50 pounds each, so part of me is like happy that I over prepared because I'm gonna have all the things, but like getting my suitcases to and from locations is giving me a lot of anxiety. Well, that's about it for the update. I think I'll give y'all an Airbnb tour tomorrow, and we'll go hopefully explore Seoul after I sleep for a really long time. Another suggestion for those of you who are going to be doing a flight like this is buy some extra water. I had this guy, which is my reusable water bottle. They let me through security with it as long as it was empty. And I did not refill it on the flight. I didn't think that was a good idea, but I filled it up before I got there, and they gave us a water bottle, a smallish one, and then they gave us a few cups of water throughout the flight, but it still wasn't enough, and my organs were like screaming at me on the descent. They were not happy, and I think that if I had been more hydrated, it would have been a little better. Definitely first time I've been nauseous on an airplane, that's for sure. First time going through immigrations and customs. They're definitely not as intimidating as I thought they were going to be. Like, they look intimidating. You just fill out the form and say where you're going to be and what you're doing, and if they ask questions, explain to them. I had to explain, like, I haven't been given my exact address and location for where I'm living yet. They were like, oh, okay, just put your school down. I was like, okay. And I put my employer's phone number since I don't have a Korean phone number yet. And they were fine with that. And then at customs, I didn't have anything to claim, so then that was that. I just turned my paper in and left. I didn't have to do anything else. I'm gonna finish my ramyun and my apple juice. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. And tomorrow is gonna be a better day. Bye, everyone.